Hi dear children, how are you all? Are you all studying well? Now let's continue with our chapter. Our chapter is about fractions and decimals. So let's begin. Today we will study about the multiplication of fractions. In that we will study about multiplication of a fraction by a fraction and multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. First we will study about the multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. When we multiply a fraction by another fraction, we multiply the numerators together and the denominators together. That is, product of fractions is equal to product of the numerators by the product of denominators. Product of fractions is equal to product of numerators by product of denominators. Now, look at the figure. In the first one, out of 3, 2 portions are shaded, or it is a 2 by 3 fraction. What about the next? Out of 4, 3 is shaded, that is, it is 3 by 4 fractions. When we multiply these two fractions, what we will get? 2 by 3 into 3 by 4. Now, when we join the first and second figure, we can see that only 6 out of the 12 are included in both the fractions. When we join the first and second figure, we can see that only 6 out of the 12 are included in both the fractions. That means our result is 6 by 12. Out of 12, only 6 portion is shaded. So, we can say that the result is 6 by 12. Suppose we are using a formula. Then how can we do this? Our fractions are 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Let us check our answer. We have to multiply these two fractions. A fraction is multiplied by another fraction. So, what we have to do is, we have to multiply the numerators. That is 2 into 3. Then divided by, whole divided by the product of denominators. That is 3 into 4. So, what we will get? 2 into 3, we get it as 6. By 3 into 4, it will be 12. So, we have got the answer as 6 by 12. Now, let us do some examples. Consider the fractions 4 by 5 and 1 by 3. We have to multiply these two. So, what we will do? We will multiply the numerator and the denominator. So, 4 into 1 divided by 5 into 3. So, that will be 4 into 1, we get the answer as 4 divided by 5 into 3, we get it as 15. So, we got our answer as 4 by 15. Product of two fractions is equal to product of numerator by product of denominator. Now, let us do one more example. 9 by 4 into 3 by 5. So, how we will do? 9 into 3 by 4 into 5. 9 into 3. We get the answer as 27. Divided by 4 into 5. We get the answer as 20. So, we got the answer as 27 by 20. This is a improper fraction. Improper fraction means in this fraction, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So, this is an improper fraction, while 4 by 15 is a proper fraction. That means in proper fractions, the numerators are smaller than the denominators. Now, our next one is multiplication of a whole number by a fraction. Multiplication of a whole number by a fraction. To multiply a whole number with a proper or improper fraction, we multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction, keeping the denominators same. To multiply a whole number with a proper or improper fraction, we have to multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction and keep the denominator same. So, now let's do the examples. So, consider the fractions and the whole number. 4 is the whole number. This will be multiplied by 3 by 5. So what we have to do is, we have to multiply the whole number to the numerator of the fraction. So that will be 4 into 3, keeping the denominator there itself, or keeping the denominator as itself. So this will be 4 into 3 whole divided by 5. That means 4 into 3 we will get it as 12 divided by 5. This is an improper fraction. Improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this is an improper fraction. So how about doing another example? Suppose we are multiplying the whole number 7 into 1 by 2. So what we have to do is, we have to multiply the whole number part and the numerator. So 7 into 1. Then whole divided by the denominator. Keep the denominator as itself. So it will be 2 here. So we got it as 7 into 1. It is 7 by 2. Our answer is 7 by 2. Now let's move. Consider the whole number 4 and the fraction 2 by 3. What we have to do? We have to multiply the whole number to the numerator. So 4 into 2 divided by 3. It will be 4 into 2 is equal to 8. 8 by 3 is our answer. So this is also a improper fraction. Now when we are converting this, what we have to do is, we have to divide 8 divided by 3. 3 2s are 6. Balance 2. So when writing, keep the quotient as the whole number part. So keep 2 here. Now keep the remainder as the numerator. So keep 2 here and divisor as the denominator. So this will become 8 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. This will be our answer. Now let's move on. To multiply a mixed fraction by a whole number, first we have to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and then multiply. So we have to convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction and then we have to multiply it with the whole number. So first we'll do the conversion. So take the example 3 1 by 2. This is a mixed fraction. A mixed fraction or mixed fraction has a whole number part and a fractional part. Here 3 is the whole number part and 1 by 2 is the fractional part. So when we are converting, the numerator will be changed. There will be no change for the denominator. So keep the denominator as itself. Now what about the numerator? The numerator is formed by the denominator multiplied by the whole number part and added with the numerator. This will be the new numerator. So let's do it here. The denominator is 2. It should be multiplied by the whole number. So the whole number is 3 and this should be added with the numerator and the numerator is 1. So 2 into 3 it is 6 plus 1 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is the improper fraction formed. Now let's do the multiplication. Consider the whole number 7, which should be multiplied by 3 1 by 2. So 3 1 by 2 we have already found it as or converted into an improper fraction, which is 7 by 2. Now what we should do is we have to write it here. This will become 7 into 7 by 2. 3 1 by 2 will be 7 by 2. So now what we should do is we should multiply the whole number to the numerator. So 7 into 7 divided by 2. Keep the denominator as itself. So 7 into 7 we get it as 49 divided by 2. This will be our improper fraction formed. We have multiplied the whole number to a mixed fraction and we got an improper fraction as our answer. Now let's do another one. Consider the whole number 5, which should be multiplied by the mixed fraction 1 2 by 3. Now we have to first of all convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 1 2 by 3. When it is converted, we will have the denominator as itself. And what about the numerator? We should multiply the denominator into the whole number and add it with the numerator. So denominator is 3. 3 into the whole number part, which is 1. That should be added to the numerator, which is 2. 3 into 1, it is 3 plus 2, it is 5. So our answer is 5 by 3. So 5 into 1 2 by 3 will become 5 into 5 by 3. Now what we should do? We should multiply the whole number to the numerator. So this will be 5 into 5 divided by 3. And 5 into 5 it is 25 divided by 3. So we got our answer as 25 by 3. Now let's move on. What will be the answer for this? 1 by 2 of 10. The of here is nothing but the multiplication sign itself. So this will be 1 by 2 into 10. So this is the whole number part and this is the fractional part. What we should do is we should multiply the whole number part to the numerator. So 1 into 10 divided by 2. 1 into 10 it is 10 by 2. 10 divided by 2 we get the answer as 5. So 1 by 2 of 10 is 5. Now let's do one more example. 1 by 3 of 18. What we should do? This of is nothing but an into mark. So 1 by 3 into 18. This will be 1 into 18 divided by 3. So 1 into 18, 18 divided by 3, which is equal to 6. So we got the answer as 6. So this will be for today's section. Thank you. Have a nice day.